Well, the 2025 Chicago Boat Show is back, but in an all-new location this year, moving from McCormick Place after a long run there to the Stevens Convention Center in Rosemont. That's where Jackie Kostek is live now. Jackie, it's always about, lots of dreams when you look at all those boats and want to get on them and ride them.
Oh, Audrina, yes, indeed. Yeah, you come out here to the Chicago Boat Show and you immediately are transporting yourself to summertime Chicago, and I would be out on one of these bad boys. These are these personal watercraft, bright purple, my favorite color, also Dave Kennebrew's favorite color. And what personal watercrafts can do nowadays is so different from when they used to be able to do. They can go faster, they can carry more people, and they can carry recreation equipment as well. So here with Darren Envall this morning. Darren, good morning to you.
Good morning, Jackie.
Well, this is a big move to the Donald E. Stevens Convention Center in Rosemont. Pretty exciting move. More boats here and more personal watercraft as well. What can these things do now that they couldn't do before?
Well, you can do everything that you could do in a boat with them. I mean, as you're seeing, that they go fast.
Yes.
They're easy to store. They're easy to maneuver.
Absolutely.
To operate. But right now what you can do is there's more storage for people to carry stuff in, as well as we have a nice fishing personal watercraft here. So it has a cooler, rod holders, electronics on them. So there's so much more that you can do with a personal watercraft than you could do just not that long ago.
Absolutely. We're going to get to the fishing personal watercraft in just a second, but I do want to show off this Sea-Doo because this is one of their higher level models. It can go up to about 50 miles per hour, talking big time speed. And look at the seat. You've got room for one person, two people, three people, and this back deck area, this is where you would get set up to maybe go water skiing or wake surfing, right, Darren?
Well, I don't know about wake surfing,
okay,
but water toys. Plenty of water
I'm just
toys.
making stuff up over here. Yeah, definitely water skiing though. It just looks like one of those things where you would sit on the end and then, go pretty fast. These are actually the more entry level models, but now I do want to show you what is really cool. Darren mentioned this before. You can actually fish on this personal watercraft. They've got a seat set up in the back. You've got your fishing poles. Darren, what makes this thing so special?
Well, it's just the activities that you can do. It's easier to store in your garage for it, but it's no different than a fishing boat to be able to fish out of. You have your electronics on here. You have a nice seat to be able to sit in while you're fishing. Obviously, you have the storage to be able to put your fishing equipment in and a cooler for your whatever you want to use it for, whether it's a bait or keeping your fish or whatever else. But the rod holders, as you see, it's a great way to get on the water.
And it's also high tech because it's set up with this Garmin technology, and that can help you know where the fish are, know what depth you're at, all of those different things,
water temperature, GPS on the lake. Yes, everything is right there at the fingertips of you to be able to know where you're at. So,
Darren, does it just blow your mind when you come to the show every year? I mean, you're the show manager, so you know everything that's going on, but just the kind of technology upgrades that these boats have.
With the boats as well as the electronics, as we're talking about the Garmin as well as the other brands that have electronics in it, it has come so far. And all it is to make it easier for people to get on the water.
I love it. I love it. And when we're talking about ease of getting onto the water, the price points for the Sea-Doos, the lower level ones start at around $9,000. So, I mean, when you hear how pricey some of the other boats can get up to, that's sort of the entry level. But we also did show off that Paddle North company with these stand-up paddle boards. Those kinds of things are a lot less expensive because they don't have motors, right?
Absolutely, exactly.
Okay. Well, just to wrap up, wanted to show you some of the other beautiful colors because I love a beautiful color. It's like a costume for a jet ski or a wave runner, whatever you're looking at. Darren, thank you so much for your time this morning. We'll be back with more personal watercraft and big boats coming up in the next hour. Audrina, back to you.
Jackie, I'm impressed by all your knowledge now of this stuff. You're going to be a pro.
Oh gosh, thank you. Well, Darren has been educating me along the way. So
the 2025 Chicago Boat Show is in an all-new location this year. It's moved from McCormick Place to the Donald E. Stevens Convention Center in Rosemont, and that's where we find our Jackie Kostek jump-starting our morning. Good morning, Jackie. All you need now really is a pina colada.
Oh, Dana, good morning to you. A pina colada would be a great way to celebrate at the boat show and really bring in the summertime feelings because we're not quite there in terms of the weather, but at least we can dream of it. And we are dreaming of it this morning. We are on on a sport boat now. This is from Four Winds, which is a company based in Michigan. That's where the boats are made as well. And this is the H9, a brand new 2025 model. It has tons of fun features. This is probably one of the simplest, just these pop-up seats, but it also has twin 300 horsepower engines. And then I'm here with Anna Zickas, who's going to show us the other really cool brand new element, and that is, what is it, Anna?
The folding terrace doors. So these come down on both sides, both the port side and the starboard side.
So Betsy, go ahead and hit it. We're going to show how this works. And what does this do? What does this provide for the folks who are on the boat?
So this extends your swim platform, so it gives you just so much more space, especially, you know, you got the kids out here, they're jumping off, they got their little tubes and floaties, you know, you can watch them off the side.
Oh my gosh.
So it really just opens up your entire boat here.
Yeah, it absolutely does. And they actually have it on the other side as well. So you're adding a lot of space to the deck. Let's also talk about the capabilities in terms of recreation. So you can still water ski, you can still do all of those fun things with this boat, right?
Yes, you can. You got the tower up top, and you just tie your rope up there, and you're skiing off the back. Easy peasy. It's got plenty of horsepower to get you up and going, tubing, skiing, whatever you want to do.
I love it. Okay, we're going to take a little bit of a walk over to show off another brand new boat that is making its debut here at the Chicago Boat Show at the Donald E. Stevens Convention Center. But Anna, if somebody's never heard of Skipper Bud's, maybe this is really the Midwest's largest boat dealer, and you guys are based here in Illinois, right?
Yes, we are here out of Winthrop Harbor, Illinois, and we've been here since 1959. So we've been around for quite a while. What you're looking at right now is the Saxtor 320 GTO.
Wow.
Saxtor is pretty new to the Midwest, and it's quite the boat. It's got a deep V hull. It's got plenty of horsepower here. You got double 300 Mercury engines. It's a pretty stellar boat.
It is so stellar. And I mean, I'm just looking at the seating too, because I mean, you can play cards, you can play games. It's the perfect space and seating arrangement to just have fun with your family or friends.
Oh yeah, you got plenty of space. It's yacht certified, so you can have plenty of people on board. You can move your seats however you want. You want to face out, look off the back at the waves, of course you can, or you could sit in and chat with friends. It's easy, it's modular, you just move it around.
Anna, thank you so much for your time this morning. So this is Skipper Bud's. Come check out all of the different boats. They've got pontoons, sport boats, everything you need. The Donald E. Stevens Convention Center is playing host to the boat show this year. Starts today, ends on Sunday. Dana, back to you.
All right, Jackie, thanks. That was really cool to see those platforms too at the Stevens Convention Center in Rosemont. You know, that just screams summer, and Jackie's there with a look at one of the hundreds of boats that you can check out. Jackie.
Yeah, Dana and Audrina, you're not going to get any tan lines out here in Rosemont this weekend, but you are going to be able to get on some of the boats and at least sort of dream up how you would feel if you're out on Lake Michigan on one of these beautiful cruisers. We're actually standing on the biggest boat here at the boat show. This is a 43-foot long sport type cruiser. Yeah, we're gonna make sure we can manage up here on the deck. I'm here with Joe Mead this morning. Good morning to you.
Morning, Jackie.
Okay, so you're with Center Point, which is based in Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
That's right.
Tell us about the boat that we're on right now.
Yeah, so we're on the Offshore 405. It's one of Pursuit's biggest flagship models, and it's sort of designed to be a luxury crossover sport cruiser. You could fish it, or you could take it on a weekend trip across the lake, or you could just entertain a ton of friends for a sunset cruise.
Yes, you can. But Dave, before he goes and shows you all this, I have to show you guys, look at the engines right here. These are three 450 horsepower trio engines, right? Three in a row.
Yeah,
I mean,
triples.
that's a lot of power.
That's right. Yeah,
how fast does this thing go?
It'll push this thing almost to 60 miles an hour, which is pretty fast for a boat, especially one that weighs almost 30,000 pounds.
Yes. Okay. Now we can show off the rest of the boat. Very high tech. I love how you even have Lake Michigan punched up on the screen right now. But all of the Garmin technology is going to help you navigate.
Absolutely. It's got a full Garmin electronics suite, so radar, autopilot. It even has FLIR and some other stuff to make sure that you're safe and comfortable out on the water.
Oh my gosh. And speaking of comfort, if you look down, we're not going to have Dave go all the way down there, but I mean, you can sleep down there. They've got a really beautiful bathroom, a TV, and a kitchen.
Absolutely. They've got a kitchen down there. They've got a forward berth and then an aft stateroom with an additional berth, and then a huge bathroom with separate showers, so a lot of space down there.
Wow. And you were also talking, Joe, about some of the other new boats, this sort of adventure model that you've got on the other side of the showroom floor over here. What can people people find in those types of boats?
Yeah, so exactly. We've got Nimbus Boats here, which is a very exciting Swedish company that's been around for quite some time, a little bit newer in the States. But the best thing about them is that they can extend your season because you can fully enclose them and then heat or air condition them, whether it's early or late.
Awesome. Where do you keep a boat like this in the summer?
Gosh, there's plenty of slips around here in Chicago, up in Milwaukee, or up in Door County.
Okay. Oh, Door County. That's actually one of my favorite parts. What is your favorite boat that is on the showroom floor today?
Gosh, it's probably going to be the Nimbus Commuter 11.
Okay, and do you have it? Oh, you got it here?
We do. It's over on the other dock, and that's a 40-foot commuter style, overnight capable, and late season boat.
What's your favorite thing to snack on if you take one of these boats out for the weekend? You bring some good food to make, or do you just bring a bunch of sandwiches?
You know, it's fun to bring sandwiches. That's easy, or to throw something on the grill. They've all got grills, so
my
throw
gosh,
a
they've all
steak
got
or some
the
brats.
grills. See, ask an off-the-wall question like that, and you get an interesting answer. Joe, thank you so much for your time this morning.
Thank you.
Joe Mead with Centerpoint Marine, based out in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and this is, I'm going to call it the Big Bertha, but it's called the Pursuit.
There we go.
Ladies, back to you.
Big Bertha.
All right, Jackie, thanks again.